Hello fellow chartists, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist, and today we had a bullish day. I hope you guys weren't acting like Michael Blurry today, because today was not the day. Alright, here you're looking at my Discord right now, 8:30 a.m. I always give the plan for the day, and the plan for the day was a price target of 468. And I give intraday analysis, or you can say real-time analysis. All right, 468 and 469 was the price target zone for today. And you take a look at the SPY. Well, it closed at 467.6, so about 31 cents, 40 to 40 cents, yeah, 69. So yeah, 31 cents. Oh, I'm messing up on math today. 31 cents shy of my price target. It's currently at 468, as you can see here in the aftermarket. So overall, a very successful day. SPY is trading above all the moving averages. Recaptures after recaptures. Lost a critical support. Recaptured it. That is very bullish, guys. So moving the moving average. Okay. You can see from this pink line right here. It starts at the high of September. We had a breakout here in November 2nd. A retest of that breakout level. As you can see, we bounced. Now this is the one that failed. It failed here, and of course it's looking like a W pattern is potentially forming. Okay, now let me bring up the 50-day moving average. That's that orange line right there. I've been speaking about that 50-day moving average in the last couple of videos. Now I mentioned in the previous videos that 8 out of 9 times the SPY either tested or lost the 50-day moving average and recovered the very next day. It back in September is when it actually failed, as you can see, okay, and we did not recapture the next day, okay. But the other 8, we either tested it and it recaptured the next day. All right, 4 of those 8 times, if I be more specific, was actually we had to close under it. You see, close right there. Close right there, close right there. You guys get the picture. Okay, so 4 of those 8 times we closed under the 50-day moving average and we recovered, and each time it went to a new all-time high. Well, earlier this week, right here, it happened again. Okay, this right here is the close below the 50-day moving average. This one didn't quite close. It tested it, but it did not close. This one we closed under the 50-day, and just like that, history repeated itself. All right. So the question again will be, will history continue to repeat itself? Because like I said earlier, each time we close under the 50-day moving average, the next day when it recovered, and then it went on to a new all-time high. So my new all-time high price target is right here at this resistant line of this megaphone pattern, okay? And that will put us up to 480. Got a price target of SPY at 480. It is possible now, it just looks more possible now, that this is actually the beginning of a wave 3, guys. All right, beginning of a wave 3. I'm just going by the price action. I know a lot of you perma bears don't like to hear that, but hey, I'm just following the price action because my goal is to make money, not to be right. Of course it is nice to be right? Anyways, so what we want to watch for tomorrow, okay, as you can see, I mentioned the pink trending line right there. We want to see it hold. All right, so critical support level right now is 466.8. We can round it down a little to 466.5. That is a must hold level for tomorrow. Okay, if we get below 466.5, we can see something like this bullish scenario, and we can be in trouble. All right, you can play resistance to support. If you're bearish, you play resistance to support. So if we lose a critical support level, that support level now becomes resistant. And if it gets treated like a resistant, meaning it breaks down and then it back tested, rejection, that's a sign that the SPY will go lower. Okay, now for the bullish scenario is if that critical support level now gets tested as a support and it officially holds successfully, and then that's a sign that we're going to head up even higher. All right, and of course another bull scenario, which is one of my favorite trade setups, is if we see a false breakdown, like if we lose the critical support level and then we recapture the critical support level. All right, very similar to how the 50-day moving average trade setup was. Okay, we broke below the 50-day moving average, which has served as a critical support level for this year so far, and then we recapture that critical support level. All right, that's one of my favorite trade setups. So, will history repeat itself? That's the 3 scenarios that I'm looking for. All right, so I'm going to see if we actually will go to new all-time high. So, technically speaking, I mean, I don't really count them after market hours too much, but hey, if it's 468 right now, all right, taking a look at the VIX, we see it broke below the bear flag once again, but this time it looks like much more momentum. Big body candle to the downside. But look where it closed, guys. The close for today for the VIX is 18.62. All right, that puts it below all the moving average, okay? The 200-day moving average is currently at 18.76. All right, so yes, VIX is below all moving average. That it's a very, very bearish VIX. A bearish VIX is a bullish SPY, okay? Always subject to change, okay? We could see some type of back test of the bear flag again. All right, it's not going to go straight up like that. And then it could head down lower, okay? If we get a rejection from there, okay? If we get a rejection from there, that's a sign that the VIX will go lower. And, you know, the SPY could get some type of nice pullback, which would be buyable. And then it'll head up higher, okay? But if the VIX continues to back test, but then it doesn't stop and reclaims the bear flag and goes up higher, you know, that's a sign that the VIX will continue to go up, and that will be a sign of a bearish SPY. Same old all the time, you know. It takes years to practice these patterns and how to watch these price action. You know, the main thing that stops us from being successful at it is our emotions. And, you know, if you watch too much of the news, they manipulate you. And a bunch of other things that could happen, okay? But once you master these patterns, you'll see it, you'll notice it happens all the time, over and over and over. You know, but we're emotional beings. Sometimes we can't help ourselves because of our emotions. So you want to be a good trader, you got to get the emotions under control. All right. Now, before I move on, I just want to mention that I told you guys about me doing the $1 1-week trial for my Discord, so you guys can come see what the fuss is about. All right. And then I said that after 1 week, if you like it, you will be charged a $75 a month to continue to stay in my Discord for 1 week. But I changed my mind about that. I decided I'm going to do it for 1 whole month. So you can come in my Discord for 1 whole month. I'm going to post the link in the comments section. All right. All you have to do is send me your email, and I'm going to send you a coupon code that you can put in. So when you sign up, you don't have to pay $75 for your first month. You only pay for $1. $1, guys. This is awesome, awesome stuff. If I show you in I call it the gains porn, okay? One of our members is another member that made money. But one of our members turned $3,000 into $18,000. And it was his first day here, okay? So, you know, if he can do it, I think you guys can do it. So come and join the community and see if the chartist analysis can help you. Because the ones you see on YouTube, it's all in hindsight, right? But sometimes you need analysis in real time. This is what my Discord is for. Anyways, it's $1, guys, $1. Anyways, moving on to Triple Q. Triple Q, bam, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful price action, okay? You guys see that baby blue line right there? All right, Triple Q is above all moving averages now, which is very bullish. It came up to test that resistant line. So, critical day for tomorrow. Very critical day for tomorrow, okay? So, if we get the breakout, we want to see the breakout, a retest of the breakout, and then we're going to head up higher, okay? Does the retest have to happen right away? No. All right, but a breakout is very bullish. So if you buy the breakout, make sure you set a stop loss somewhere in case it turns out to be a false breakout, okay? And then you got to be willing to change your sentiment, okay? But if it breaks out and then retests, that's the good time to buy. That's not the time to get bearish because it's not technically, you know, a false breakout, excuse me. You guys understand? So the retest of the breakout or the breakout, you can buy. But make sure you set your stop loss under around here in case it turns out to be a false breakout. And you know, market makers, they like to trick us out. Show us a false breakout, then it's a recapture, then it's a false breakout. They usually do it 2 to 3 times if they choose to do that. All right? So we'll see what they choose to do, okay? But overall, I'm going to be watching for the breakout. All right? Breakout level is above 394. which is where it's at in aftermarket, all right? And tomorrow's must hold level would be 393.6. Okay, so triple Q above 393.6. Very bullish, guys. All right, it might dip a little bit below it because you know the market makers, they love to make a lot of noises. They might try to push it down and a nice recapture. Okay, always after a nice breakdown, always buy the recapture. Recaptures are bullish after a breakdown. Okay, just like recaptures are bearish after a breakout. Okay, so if it break out and it recaptures to the downside, like it breaks out, but then it heads down lower, then it rejects it like that, that is a sign that this is a false breakout and it will head down lower. Okay, so that is my two scenarios that I'll be watching for triple Q. Very simple, very straightforward. Moving on to the Dow Jones. Dow Jones also trading above all moving averages, as you can see. All right, now if you pay attention to this blue resistant line right there, I'll make it bigger. Looks like the Dow Jones has more room to go up. It'll probably at least, it can test this red resistant line. That's been an equilibrium line for us, okay, for quite some time, since March. Okay, I should memorize this, but you know, it's a lot of charts that I look at. All right, and that resistant level will be up here at 358.6. All right, we might get some resistance there, but a breakthrough of that will definitely get us to test that this falling trend line, this blue falling trend line, for the third time. All right, which is breakout levels at 357.5. No, not, excuse me, not 361. 362. So sorry, guys. All right, about 362 is the breakout level, and above 362 will definitely put 370 to 371 in play. So as of right now, it's looking bullish for the Dow Jones. And here we got IWM. After the nice recapture yesterday of this red rising trend line right here, it was a support. Well, it's acting like support now. Okay, and then today it tested it, as you can see, and bounced right off of it to confirm that this recapture is not a false one, which puts this white resistant line in play. All right, price target now will be 221.5. A break above that will put 225 in play, and a break above that will put 231.9 in play. All right, it's possible that this could be a W pattern forming, which means this is the other side of the W to make it complete, which means a lot of upside. But we'll see. We'll take it one level at a time. Tomorrow's price target will be 221.6. All right, around there, 0.5, 0.6. All right, bullish on that as well, unless we lose 16.9 again. Okay, we fall below 16.9 or below 217. That's a sign that we are bearish again, and we could see more lower lows. Okay, as long as it holds, like I said, 221.6 is in play. Play it level by level. Ethereum, you can see that Ethereum recaptured this blue channel as well as this green channel, but we are still getting some resistance from that blue resistant line from this triangle pattern. Okay, this light blue resistant line. Okay, but it's getting real tight. So critical support level will be 38.4. Below 38.4, we will lose the blue channel, the green channel, and we will get a breakdown of this triangle pattern. All right, definitely watch for recaptures. Okay, as long as it's above and it holds, we want to look for that breakout tomorrow around 4,000.2, not 4,000.2, 40.28. So 4,028. All right, breakout of that will be very bullish, and put 44 to 45K in play. We'll play it by level. All right, guys, so I hope this price action technical analysis was able to help you. If you're interested in joining my Discord for $1 for your first month and $75 a month after, definitely send me your email. I will leave my email in the comment section below with the link to the launch pads. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day and a great holiday.